That day, Mr. Ngwane's world was turned upside down. At the age of 63, he began a new life as a Muslim. But he was never able to have another conversation with Ahmad Deedat at the IPCI. The vibrant, dynamic orator was violently catapulted into a body which no longer worked. He suffered a stroke which left him completely paralyzed from the neck down.
Unfortunately, Providence would have it, on the 3rd of May 1996, Sheikh Ahmad Deedat was struck by stroke whilst on duty and became incapacitated, being unable to move any limbs, unable to speak, and unable to eat. However, Providence in its mercy retained Sheikh Deedat's hearing, eyesight, and ever sharp and alert mind. Sheikh Deedat communicates with a unique combination of eye movements, identifying the English alphabets. For the past 6 years or so, Sheikh Deedat is now confined to his bed in Verulam, but still influencing and changing the hearts of people all over the world with the legacy of his books, videotapes, and infrastructure that he left behind at the IPCI. Despite his handicap, Sheikh Deedat has dedicated and dictated many books from his bed via the eye communication method. However, it can be said with humility that no other South African, or perhaps no other Sikh person, has had so many visitors from all over the world, ranging from government ministers, TV crews, from major international networks, religious leaders of all religious groups, academics, scholars, and ordinary people. In this snippet, we see Minister Louis Farrakhan from America paying a visit to Sheikh Ahmad Deedat at his home with his entourage on his recent visit to South Africa.
And last night, I had the privilege of going to meet one of my heroes. Who is that? Ahmad Deedat, one of the great champions of Islam. He's a hero of mine. We have shared many days together. He visited me in my home in Chicago, Illinois, and I visited him here and saw him in the days of his strength. And last night, I saw him even stronger. His brain is sharp. He can see, he can hear, he can think, he just can't speak. But his faith is so strong. I came from his bedside so inspired, so uplifted, and I said, Father, when I go back, I will carry on your great work.
One of the core programs of the IPCI is what we call human resource development, training of individuals to meet the challenges and the new challenges facing us globally, nationally, and internationally. Here we see the last July group of students from all over the country who have come in for a 1 week intensive training program that was run at As-Salam Institute. These are the du'at from all over the country, some as far afield as Botswana, Lesotho, Zambia, and the 9 provinces.
One of his most memorable visits was when a familiar face showed up and greeted him, this time as a Muslim.
When I decided that I'm going to become a Muslim, I woke up in the morning and I told my wife that I'm going to convert to become a Muslim. And I went to the IPCI to go and see you, to tell you. I thought I was going to break the good news to you. And on that day, when I came at the IPCI, they told me, you were sick and you were paralyzed. On that day,
Today, they watch the video of that first day when Dawood walked into Ahmed's office demanding answers. It's strange for both of them to look back on that day now. Each man lived a completely different life back then.
And 6 years ago, he suffered a stroke which was known as a lock-in syndrome. Lock-in syndrome is that my father can hear, understand, feel everything, but it is